And and we are live. Well, it's been 2 weeks, but hey, what the hell? Let's do some of this. Got all the stuff out already, and right now, just gonna start attaching these mushrooms I made to the bases. Now I made 8 bases, but I'm gonna cut that down to maybe like 5 or 6, just so I can get because I only have 16 mushrooms made, and I want to put more than just 2 mushrooms on each base. So I did a test off screen, but I figured out a relatively easy way to get these mushrooms on. Sort of, kind of, in a way. Hey, Dungeons and Chronics, how's it going? I'm just going to press down in, because this is hard plastic. This is plastic. I'll press down into the foam to get an idea of where it is. Grab my Sharpie, or not my Sharpie, my X-Acto blade. Dope. And just kind of. Is it the prettiest and cleanest method? Hell no. But it works. Kind of test out how it fits. Yeah, that works. I just dropped a bunch of brushes. I'll pick those up later. Dab of hot glue. Black hot glue, but that color doesn't matter. Jam it in there. And that's easy. Do some more. Ha. Oh yeah, over and over and over again. I know I haven't been putting many videos out lately, but I'm gonna get back into it. It's just was having fun playing with a 3D printer and just got kind of distracted. And after 3 straight years of nonstop crafting, I needed to take a little break. But back into it now, so. Do here. Drill this in. Oh man. Pretty simple, easy to get them on. It's just a little bit of testing and hey, Westward, how's it going? Great. Ooh. Hot glue and mushrooms. That's tonight's theme. Lots of hot glue. Black hot glue. Because it shows up on camera. But yeah, there was one done. Well, not done, but you know the deal. Keep going. Here's where I did. This is where I did the test on off camera just to see if it works. Oh, I'm doing good. Been playing with the 3D printer. Getting back into the swing of things here. Let's see. Yeah, let's do 2 big ones. Trying to figure. Man. Ooh. Yeah, I keep hearing that chalkboard sound of squeaking foam. Oh, God, that drives me nuts, but it works. Ooh. I said, always like to test before I actually glue stuff in because testing definitely helps out. Test fitting, because once it's glued in, it's kind of hard to adjust. Next, let's do. You know what? I've gotten to the point where I don't need to test. Let's see if this works. It's gonna get messy. Screw it, I don't care. I have a garbage can underneath. That works. Oops. Why am I using black hot glue? Because it shows up. That's all. Honestly, if I was doing this off camera, I would just be using regular Dungeon Minister. How's it going? More mushrooms. Ow, son. Ouch. No dad jokes. No dad jokes. Don't have the dad joke jar available right now, so. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, we're about to get flooded with dad jokes. I mean, I get. Well, let's see here. You're a priest, so Father Aaron, and you're a father, a dad. So yeah, I guess we can float you a little leniency on the dad jokes. You only have to put half the coins. Necessity is the mother. Let's see. I need a jar. I need a jar for dad jokes. Oh, well, that one just stuck right in. That makes it easy. Something I did print out. That's within arms. Do you cry uncle yet, or have I just been grandfathered? You're grandfathered in. Something I printed out on my new 3D printer. Frost giants. Also got a bunch of dragons. Some thoughts. Definitely finding out that a 3D printer overall is going to save me a lot of money in printing miniatures and stuff out. Yeah, that's working out all right. You have thoughts about dragons. Oh, God. Let the dad jokes commence. Yeah, well, chances are these mushrooms might make it up to Canada in several months. Then you got to figure it cost that to print that frost giant out. It was $2.50 worth of resin. So yeah, printing definitely has its advantage. Of course, I've been painting a lot of minis because I've been printing them. But ew. Oh well, then there you go. Or if you knew somebody who would, print stuff out throughout the year for you and then send them up when he also sends a bunch of other stuff up for a certain convention. Unless, of course, you need that printed out right away. Hello, Steve. How the hell's it going, man? I ain't seen you since, I don't know, half hour ago or 45 minutes. Oh, that one's too big. Earthman brick. Okay. Yeah, been a whole 45 minutes since we talked? But yeah, these are actually going still okay. Now, I am going to have to fill up around the edges here, but I will fit. You'll see in a. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, I used to know that guy. But no, there are gaps here at the bottom that are going to be filled up, but I am going to show in a little bit how I'm going to take care of that because I'm going to be doing something else towards the bottoms here. And there we go. Touch better. Morel mushrooms. I told him Morel. He asked, no, no Morel. Oh, jeez. Maybe I'll even include some maggots eventually. Get this picked out because this is rather thin, so I want. Yeah, there we go. Yes, more mushrooms, touchberry. Get this. Let's try this. Yeah, you don't have to add. No, I don't have to. But I mean, I've already added part of some tentacles. So, maybe I can find a way to add some baby heads. Dog's been is great. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Get that puppy out for a walk. Well, here's the thing. I have cats, so I don't have to. No. No. At 4 in the morning, I don't have to take my cats outside for a walk. That's the good part about owning cats. Back. Turning one into a monster. You know what? I hadn't thought about that, but that's actually a good idea. – . . . 。  . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hey, Sean, how's it going? But no, that's You know what? I should make. I could make a mushroom monster. With all the mushrooms I have made, I should make. Yes. Hmm. I gotta look at. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Damn it. Well, when these are done, I guess I'll be making a mushroom monster. I mean, let's see. I've made fire elementals, rock golems, earth elementals. What else? Maggot golems. So yeah, why not a mushroom type creature? That would actually be kind of cool. All right, yeah. So the next build will be mushroom monsters. Damn you, Steve. Or sorry, Earthman Brick. Can't wait. Oh, that. Get this last one in, and I can start filling up the gaps at the bottom. And the thing is, because of the way the tentacle things go up in, and I want the mushrooms to actually stand straight up, I actually have to put the stems in at an angle. So I don't know if anyone of you caught on to that, but that's what I've been doing. Okay, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. So, and we cut away 2 of them. Hey, Pygmy Slide, how the hell's it going? No, like I said, fill in the gaps. I'm just going to use a little bit of the hot glue here. Just fill it in because it's simple. And if it's simple and it works, that's what I do in the basement. You can also kind of texture it with the tip of the hot glue gun. Even if it, like, say, let me show you here quick. If I get it up. If it's like real smooth, like it is, like that, let it cool off for a little bit. You can just kind of use the tip of the hot glue gun to actually carve in some texture. But again, right there, that's all filled up. Now I got a bunch more to do. Hi, my name is Earthman Brick. But be careful. There we go. Like using the small glue gun for this because so many spots are just hard to get at. So kind of use a tip to smooth. I don't know, smooth out, but blend it in, if that makes any sense. Hey, Cal, how's it going, man? But so here's a question for y'all. I mean, with all the crap that's going on with Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, basically stirring up a cloud from hell, I made a hey y'all, I made a tree out of spruce and spruce. Oh, that actually sounds cool. But with all the crap that's going on with D&D 5.5 or 6, whatever you want to call it, have you actually switched over to other systems or older versions of D&D? Now, Dungeon Minister, if you're still on, I know you played back me, so. But who here actually starts? Yeah, Diversity and Dragon just did a video about. And if you have pretty much given up on or gone to other systems, what systems are you guys playing? Because I'll be honest, the more I see of the latest 5.5 or 6, again, I'm just going to call it 6 from here on out, 6th edition, I just remember older editions are better. Or, well, I don't, much more preferable. Because let's face it, I'm not exactly worried about being politically correct when I play my games. Adventures, Dark and Deep, it is like first. I remember you talking about that. I think that's a book I actually want to get. Say, Dungeon Chronicles. Super inclusive unless you don't. Yeah, pretty well much. Yeah. Listen, not exactly politically correct here, so if PC is what you want, you're in the wrong spot. I'm an old Gen X Grognard. Political correctness is not in my, you know, train of thought. Yeah, but I definitely agree with you on that. Earthman Brick. I don't know. I normally don't really talk too much about stuff like that on my channel because sometimes I just see a quest board. I have seen a lot of stupid comments made lately, and I'm just tired of kind of letting my opinions out a little more. Because I'm just not worried about upsetting other people. But no, I definitely don't like the latest versions of D&D because it's just no. There are better games I could be playing. But I still like to make mushrooms. An earthman brick, I think I will put maggots in here somehow. I'll figure it out eventually. Even if I just, well, maybe not maggots, but maybe mealworms. Have some crawling around. Because why not? Okay. I mean, I did was playing Easy D6 for a while, but now I'm kind of like, eh. Even it's got issues. So I pretty much have gone back to earlier editions of D&D. Stuff I grew up playing and more familiar. Oh, you know what? Earthman Brick, that. God damn, that's two ideas you've given me. Damn. I could. Who? Or I could have some of them just sticking out of the holes. Because I'll use real ones. All right. You see, I got all the gaps filled up. It looks like crap, but don't worry. That'll be covered up eventually, too. I do want to kind of get some extra little bit roots or whatever coming out from the base there. Not that they would actually look like this, but it just looks cool. Once I'm actually done making these, it'll look cool. So make some roots or whatever you want to call them. But and again, I'm just using the black hot glue just so you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Otherwise, I'd just be using regular hot glue. There is one advantage to using the black because you know with hot glue you always get those like strings and strands and spider webs. Oh, let me see if I can get this laid up better. It's easier to pick off the clean off the strands because you can see them easier than the clear ones. Yeah, yuck, yeah. Yucky cow, have you seen any of my videos? Where I legitimately use actual maggots and mealworms in my builds. Gotten severed baby heads. and tentacles. I mean, I got them somewhere. Ah, here we go. Now, crafting material. Dried mealworms. For the chickens. But when I do pest control, so I must get. Oh, well, then screw it. Yeah, then you're good. Yeah, I do like the creep factor in some builds. You know, mushrooms I do. I should build like no, no, I don't keep chickens. But the dried mealworms and maggots are sold as chicken feed, as like for pet chickens at Walmart here in the States. Because apparently having a pet chicken is a thing. I don't know. If I'm getting a chicken, it's going to come in a bucket and be extra crispy. Oh, I've used mealworms on baby heads. It looks like the mush look like the shrooms and have the mealworms as insects. Oh, oh! You can make a spider-like mushroom monster. That looks like yeah. That's huh. Okay, my brain's cooking in an overdrive right now. Hmm. This. Oop, another stick. The problem with these little sticks, you go through them real fast. Especially when you're kind of semi sculpting with them. But oh, yeah. Or I help with those praying mantis that look like flowers and stuff too. Those always look good. A creature with the mushroom part. Isn't there a Pokemon that has mushrooms growing out of its back? I don't know. Someone here has to know about. I think so. I don't know. It's Pokemon, so I really don't know. I just remember from when my kids were little. Okay, yep. Parasect is the name of the Pokemon. All I remember really about names of Pokemon is Ekans was snake spelled backwards, and Arbok was cobra spelled backwards. Well, there's also the what is it? There's a fungus that kills ants, but basically almost turns them zombie like. They can wipe out an entire ant colony if it gets in. So I think I have an STL for. Yep. Okay. You see, I couldn't remember the name. I remembered the fungus and what it did. That's what The Last of Us is based. Oh, okay. I actually haven't seen The Last of Us. So that'd be a good choice for a movie night. After we watch The Terrifier. Then I could just watch it tomorrow. It's just another reason that mushrooms freak me out. Yeah. Oops. Almost there. Man, I've gone through a lot of sticks. It's a small stick, so yeah. Okay. Huh. Barely had any drips. Now I need to get. I didn't really think I was going to get that far. Check out the texture paste. Yeah, I could use some glue. It's been a while since I've opened it. All right, see you, Cal. Right, yeah. It's been a minute since I've seen a nature show on it on that particular subject. Alrighty. I don't need that. I just got to mix this up a little because it was starting to dry out. So just mix some extra PVA, or I'll use Aleene's tacky glue for this, but you could use regular, not use as much. But I need some texture paste. Because I need texture up. I need a brush, which is on the floor because I knocked all my couple of beater brushes on the floor. So give me a second here. Beater brush. That's a beater brush. Still a bunch on the floor, but I'll pick those up afterwards. I want to add a little texture to the roots that I did. So it's a pretty simple. Just I could try and texture it with the tip of the hot glue gun, or I could just do this. And I've used this method before and it works. So I'm going to stick with what I know. I'm actually kind of happy with how these are turning out. I'm looking forward to painting these. Might be a little bit, but definitely going to think about how to make that mushroom monster. Thank you. I do like quick, simple, easy, and like I said, I know it, so and once it gets primered up, it'll look good. I mean, it's the same paste I put around the flat edges here. And it's literally spackling or wall filler, sand, PVA, and if you want to, like I did, add some acrylic paint for color. Because I always like to try and when I'm making my homemade texture paste, I like to add the color because if you don't, it'll be white, and if paint ever chips, you're going to have this big bright white spot. And add either, I always add brown because I use it for ground texture mostly, or even black to make it gray for like stonework or concrete or something like that. And as long as you keep the container sealed, it'll last. I say you may have to add extra PVA like I did when I opened it because it's been. Ooh. The last time I used this was several weeks ago when I added all the texture paste to the bases here. I haven't opened it since. So it will last. So forever? No. But it will. It's a lot more cost effective than trying to buy a pre-made texture paste, and you can mix different grits of sand in there for thicker and smaller textures, or different materials, whatever you want to mix in. It doesn't matter. I've only ever used sand. For a dirt texture, I'll mix in, or like a fine dirt texture, I'll mix in like a mortar or clay sand with really small grains of sand. If I want a more rocky texture, I guess I'll put in construction sand, which has bigger chunks. And if you want to go for like straight up mud, don't put any sand in at all. Just mix the PVA and the spackle. You get more of a smoother, slimy appearance, I guess. But no, the pre-made textures are nice, I will admit. But I will not use. I don't like. Oh God! Soft and smooth. I like sand. God, that's worse than a dad joke. Seriously, much worse than a dad joke. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's only been 49 minutes. Okay. This went a lot quicker and it was going a lot quicker than I thought it would because as soon as I'm done texturing the God, why can't I ever remember the roots, the word roots? I don't know. Brain death. As soon as I'm done texturing the roots, I'll have to call it quits because they gotta dry. And that's gonna be at least till that's gonna be a couple hours till they're dry enough that I can actually move to the next step. That's the one disadvantage to the homemade texture paste is a long dry time. So we'll see. I do like this. Huh. Damn, this did go quick. I honestly thought this would take a little bit longer, but yeah, screw it. Yeah, it does. I mean, putting the paste on makes it not kind of. I'm trying to dab it on and not really brush it on. Makes it kind of gnarly looking. Because everything else is kind of like gnarly, nasty, and disgusting. So I want to stick. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want pretty. Definitely do not want pretty. Well, this is a short one this week, so I want to thank everybody who joined. Those who aren't here or were here at the beginning and had to leave earlier, but yeah, I'm pretty much at a stuck point as soon as this one's done. Because I do have to let this stuff dry. More videos will start coming out. Right, not live streams, but actual videos. I do have a couple ideas that I want to get done. Maybe a couple mini painting videos. I don't know. We'll see eventually. Yeah. God damn it. Figures on the last one, I'd find a spot that I missed with the hot glue. But guess what? Doesn't matter. There it's filled up. It may cave in a little bit or shrink, but that's not going to matter because I can cover that mistake up later. Oh, yeah. Simple materials you can get really good textures with. I know, like, on some of the bigger, like regular cap mushrooms, I'll use toilet paper and watered down PVA to get like a rough texture on top of the caps of the mushrooms. Just so it's not like a perfectly smooth surface, but definitely helps. Cheap, quick, easy texture. Okay. Well, that is honestly where I got to stop. I thought it might take a little longer, but I have to let the paste that I just put on dry. So I am going to call it here, guys, because I can talk and ramble about mindless, stupid crap, but I've already done that. I can't thank you very much, everybody who did show up and watch me craft stupid mushrooms and listen to me ramble and stealing some ideas from you guys with the mushroom monster. So take care, everybody, and thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.